What's going on, y'all? It's Just One Baby Fitness and Training. It's 5:33 a.m. This is the daily cardio journal for May 28th, 2019. And started the new week yesterday. Kind of got to talking about just dedication yesterday, in concert to Memorial Day. So I think that's a good place to start this week. That's a good place, maybe even to finish. We might talk about dedication all week. It's worthy. Just One Baby Fitness and Training. I'll let y'all when I get back. All right, man. So we're back from the run. Just completed the run for May 28th, 2019, and it's 6:51 a.m. Okay, so the subject topic, off of the strength of what we were talking about yesterday, we're going to go ahead and go with dedication this week. So, man, dedication. Woo! First and foremost, dedication really goes alongside with sacrifice, So, to be dedicated to anything, you prioritize it. So, if you're truly dedicated to something, you're going to put it first. Bottom line, if you're truly dedicated to something, you're probably more than likely going to put it first. We usually we're dedicated to God, dedicated to things like Jesus Christ, and dedicated to whatever, your religious beliefs are. Dedication, man. When it comes to athleticism, when it comes to responsibility, when it comes to whatever you're prioritizing and you're talking about dedication, man, I would say the first thing that I think about is I think about time. Because like as I get older, I realize that time is something that you don't really want to do a whole lot of wasting. You know what I mean? You really want to focus on the things that are really important. It's not about, as you start getting more mature, you realize it's not about just being busy. I think when you get right out of high school, maybe right out of college, you just want to be busy. You just want to be doing something. But as I get older, I realize that you want to invest your time in something that's really important to you, something that you feel like is really beneficial to everybody. For me, dedication, man, that's doing things when you don't want to do things. You know what I mean? Period. You're tired, get up there and you got to go do it. You're hurting, you still have to do it. It's just one of those things that you just make sure that you keep that stick-to-itiveness about. I mean, that's what dedication is, stick-to-itiveness. And to get better with anything in life, you're going to have to be dedicated to it. And I guess cardio is something that I've been dedicated to, not only because, I felt obliged to. I felt like, for me, it kind of is the closest thing to a silver bullet I'm going to get. Like, for me, it's like we talked about all the things that it helps with. We talked about the benefits it does for your mental. We talked about the financial benefits as far as like saving money. We talked about just the resources. We talked about the body, the physical benefits. I mean, right there, that's 3 in 1. That's 3 in 1 right there. And there's like a list that we've already talked about from February all the way up to now that are so beneficial. So for me, I mean, I look at it as a dedication. Yeah, I had to be dedicated to do it because there's a cost. It's not the most comfortable feeling in the world. It's kind of painful. It's hard to get through. But with all those benefits, it makes it not so hard to be dedicated to it. The thing about it is you have to be dedicated to force your mind to understand that this is very important for you. Like that the cardio is beneficial for you because you're focused on, as we grow up, we like self-gratification, and it doesn't feel good. When you're out there, especially when you first get out there, it doesn't feel good. So what you're doing, you have to be dedicated just to do enough repetitions of this cardiovascular thing, this running thing, to get your mind out of thinking it's a bad thing just because it hurts. It's a good thing, and some good things aren't comfortable, you know. So you have to be dedicated to get to a certain point, and then you have to be more dedicated to continue because you're gonna feel like that you've reached a plateau. You feel like you're the best that you could actually get, but you can always get much better in another area. So I don't want to be too long with it. I've already went about 4 minutes, dang near 5 minutes. So just one baby fitness and training. Dedication is the topic for the week. And yeah, man, I just encourage y'all to continue to hang in there and keep that stick to itiveness when it comes to your workouts. Just one baby fitness and training.